I went down the beach and saw Kiki she was all like, and I'm like, whatever.
I'm waiting for Keanu. What I'm doing is waiting for Keanu because I can start.
What are you waiting for Keanu for? Keanu never does anything. You just walk right out of the thing.
Isn't that exciting? Okay, we're gonna do it. Whee! 1, 2, and bing, 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 bing.
This young woman was doing a podcast when shots rang out.
Going live, where you can tune in anytime. She's so silly and she's sassy. She's so untoward. She's impossible to ignore.
Right.
Kiki doesn't give a fuck. It's a party in the stream. Going bang, bang,
Okay.
bang, 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 bang. Keanu lives on the rise,
Or else it would be,
where you can watch her all the time. She's so silly and she's sassy. She's so untoward. She's impossible to ignore. Kiki doesn't give a fuck. It's a party in the stream. Going bang, 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 bang. Going bang, 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 bang.
Can't get enough. We can't, Michaeline. Look.
Just waiting for this vodka to kick in.
Hello, everyone. Can you see me? Can you hear me? Can you feel me? I'm sorry for being late. I was waiting for Garrett, and I like to wait and see. Like Garrett and Steve, they were having a good time. I didn't want to take anyone away from them, but that doesn't matter because King of the Chat, Matt Fugati, thank you so much for the $99.99 Fettuccine Fugate Ingredients Fund. And that you will get a Cooking with Kiki this weekend. You are too kind to me. Thank you so much. Cooking with Kiki this weekend. I just wanted to shout him out. Where are you? I hope you're still here. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry for being late. And also, Chillin', thank you for the $5 super sticker. That seems like nothing now compared to, I'm just teasing. All right, see you later, guys. I'm teasing. Thank you, Matt Fugati. Eugene.
Yeah, babe.
Look. Thank you, Matt Fugati. Thank you.
What's it say?
Will you message him and tell him how thankful I am?
Oh, yeah. What's it say?
It says Fettuccine Fugati Ingredients Fund. Message him and tell him now. Matt Fugati. Matt Fugati. Matt Fugati. Fettuccine Fugati. Hi, dolls. Sorry for being late. And then I had to, a whole myriad of things happened. Well, and thank God, my contact lenses, I think they're arriving tomorrow. But these glasses, watch when I do this. They just fall off my face. And it's very annoying. And then I had what I was getting at is then I had Gino tighten them for me, but it never quite works. So someone message Matt Fugati and tell him how much I love him. And you too, Chillin'. And so 1 million trillion gazillion Kiki bucks for Matt Fugati and Chillin'. And 80 million schmamillion yen Kiki coins for everyone here right now.
Wow.
So it's a good old-fashioned Wednesday night Kiki. Kiki. Let's have a Kiki. Lock the doors tight. Let's have a Kiki. Want to have a Kiki? All right. So, yeah, we're going to dabble a little bit. So we got it. And then we have some other fun things. And then, of course, Keanu tomorrow. Keanu-nish. Anthony Michaels, thank you for the $5 super sticker. I love just like a sassy little $5 super sticker just to say, hey, 1 million Kiki bucks for you. And push-ups, thank you for the $2. Nerd. Thank you, push-ups. 1 million Kiki coins for you. Yes, this is on the list. Ethan, Ralph is very upset that I pointed out that he farted in the precinct. We got a little John Pat Dixon stuff. Ooh. John Melendez and Pat Dixon. And I wouldn't talk about it if it didn't have to do with me, but it does. And I can't remember who sent this to me or who told me to look this up, but these two chicks giggling in the back of a cop car is actually a very riveting story. That and much more. And we'll probably do a little architectural digest later. So like I said, grab a White Claw or whatever your beverage is. Grab a cigarette or whatever your oral fixation is and buckle the fuck in, would ya? Like it's a good old-fashioned Kiki Live. Push-ups. Also, I kept this on the screen. Want to know why? Because last night during Untoward Tuesday, forgot to show you a picture of Jim Ham. And I have one for you now. This is my dog, my other dog, Jim Ham. And he is so freaking cute. I can't stand it. Look at him. He has resting miserable, or not resting miserable face. He has resting concerned face. Isn't he so freaking cute? Oh, the baby. Isn't he the sweetest? There you go, push-ups. See, I come through. He goes, what's going on? Oh my goodness. And look, he's got a little, look at the food on his mouth. I can't wait to see him. He's my second born pug. My firstborn Harmon is just as cute, but he's a little more regal. Harmon's more regal. This little Jimmy boy, he's more dopey. So there you go. I want to hug him. I know. I love him so much. He's so freaking cute. I got to make him talk. I don't know why I haven't thought of that yet. We want to hug him. He's a snuggle bear. And he just stares at you all day like, I don't know what's going on here. Whereas my firstborn, his name is Harlem, nickname Harmon or Harmy Poo or Harmon or Harlem Bialy. And this is Jim Ham. But my firstborn, Harlem, he's more sure of himself. Not Jim Ham, though. Yeah. Did Mr. Fugati message you back, Eugene?
Yeah.
You tell him how much I appreciate him. Okay. And he will be getting, again, we are doing.
He said you're very welcome. We love you guys. And I sent the picture 6 and me. And I said 6 said thanks. He sent me this picture. I'm like, I sent him this cute picture of me and 6. And I go, 6 said thank you. He goes, my cat could care less.
Oh, Petunia.
The cat's adorable.
Oh, Petunia. Yes, she's still hanging out. You know what? Petunia's been a little nicer recently.
Good morning, Kiki. Oh my God.
So there's your pet update. All right. But I told you,
Oh, I'm a pig.
I'm not doing anything. I don't know if he has his headphones in or what, but I can't. It's harder for me to concentrate. He bounds around. So he's doing dishes. Yeah. Hi, Diane LaRosa. Also, I forgot to mention we have a new Keanu cast out for you. So check it out and become a member if you're not a member. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. It's rude to watch if you're not subscribed, at least, and become a member because then you can watch the Keanu casts until the next one comes out. And then this one will be private, but you can listen on Spotify and or YouTube. So the pet of the week, chilling. I forgot about that. Is Michaeline here? All right. On to pressing news. Hello. Hey. Is that Chip? The Chippison? Chippison. Miss the Chippa. Cut that part out. What's up, Kiki? First time live viewer. You've won me over the past few weeks. You know what? Since you said something so kind, 1 million, and this is what we do around here. And this is going to sound radical. But since you had something nice to say and you got the Chippa as your little avatar there, 1 trillion Kiki bucks for you. We love new faces here. Thank you. Yes, Ethan Ralph very upset that I think it was a bit of an overreaction that I pointed out that he farted in the precinct. But we have a clip of that. A little John Melendez, Pat Dixon stuff going on, having to do with me. I try not to dabble unless it has to do with me. So then we dabble. And I wholeheartedly enjoy it. And these 2 girls that were these 2 teenage girls laughing in the back of a cop car after the cops prevented them from murdering someone in their school. It's really bizarre. And then, of course, we'll end with some sassy architectural digest. All right, ladies. So let's buckle the fuck in. We're going to start with Ethan Ralph, because this made me laugh and giggle and laugh because, Scarlett Hampton flew him to Chicago to visit, and there was already a fucking, I don't even understand how they could possibly, neither of them can even get on an airplane. It takes them 3 times, 3 tries each. Okay. Ethan Ralph gets and he ends up in the drunk tank. He's arrested. And while he was in the drunk tank, arrested because he couldn't get on his flight because he was so drunk, we were watching the body cam footage. What would he do if it were me or Gino? He would watch that shit. Of course he would. And we happened to point out that he farted. Me. I just noticed it. And I giggled at it. What's wrong with that? Just to catch you up in case you don't know. But all right, well, we can watch a little bit of that here. In case you don't know, he flies to Chicago to meet Scarlett Hampton. Yes. He happens to text me. All right. And also I meant to do this. Beeping. He happens to text me that he's going to visit Scarlett, and we're just chatting, and I say I don't have any problem with Scarlett. I don't even think she knows why she has a problem with me. Nothing. And I said, my 2 cents, if you haven't gotten on a flight yet, because he missed 2, run, go home. Don't do it. Won't end well. And then they have this 3 days together where he ultimately ends up in jail, then goes back to her. And then now he's back in Mexico. But all I was doing was pointing out, like any normal person would, that you farted in the precinct. That's all. I mean, it's not that, I have no harm, no shade, Senor Ralph, but you did fart. We're just catching you up. Did someone fart? Wait. Okay. That's all. All right. While I was watching the footage, like everyone else did, at least I made it lighthearted. You could say that the other stuff that we did, kind of watch with you and Scarlett driving around in the car like lunatics and fighting and all that stuff, at least we made a little bit of lightheartedness out of your fart. Sue me. I mean, what do you want? So watching the fartage. So I saw this clip and he's none too happy. I mean, I'm sorry. Considering considering, okay, when I hang on, let's see, Ethan Roman shot. La, la, la. Okay, considering, please, if I may, if you don't mind, right? Considering this is what was going on after I said, run, don't go there, can't end well. This is what's happening. And I'm making light of it because you farted in the jail. All right. Like, after I said this, Ethan, after I said, and you don't have to listen to me, but you did text me. It's not my fault you texted me. And I said, run, don't go. It's not going to end well. Right? It's just funny that I sent, and I'm not showing his texts. He read them. There's nothing there except I just would like to point out that I did say this. Okay? I said this, Ethan, to you before you went. Okay? My 2 cents. If you're not on a flight yet, run. Go home, dude. Right? Now look where we are. All right? I'm just pointing it out for you, buddy. 2 days later, there he is. Okay? You know what? You don't have to listen to me, but I would just like, can we get a little bit of just a small Kiki was right? Just a small one. Just a small Kiki was right. You said Kiki was right. You know, I should have stayed in Merida. I should have stayed there because when Kiki said this to me, I didn't believe her. I don't believe that. And it's not. I'm not saying I'm not saying that it's both of their faults. My 2 cents. If you're not on a flight yet, run. Go home, dude. You two have no business being together whatsoever because look what happens. There you go. Woohoo! You should be really proud. So then, just a small Kiki was right. That's right. Just a small one. Just a small one. All right. Look at butt. Now, Ethan. And this made me laugh out loud. Okay. So I play the fart clip. He farted in the precinct. I was the only one to notice. And the comments are so rude, by the way, on this Alyssa. Thank you, Alyssa Clips, for both of those clips. But the comments are so rude. If any of the boy run fucking stupid, whatever, internet dabbleverse media had noticed that he farted, people would be like, yay, good for you. Whoa, that's hilarious. He farted. Me, it's like, she's really crass. They're like, oh my God, this take is ridiculous. Like, Keanu, how dare you? I'm sorry that it made me giggle that this man farted at airport jail. But no. If the fat fucking onion or the, or Kino Casino, which they are very funny, they would probably enjoy the fart moment. But, or, I can't even, any clipper figured out that he farted, they'd be like, this is awesome. Thank you. Let's go. But because I did it, the comments are like, this is so immature. I'm not exactly even into fart humor, but at least I made light of him being in the fucking airport jail after he, said the N-word to the damn police officers, which is I didn't even see that part of the body cam footage until yesterday. And he gets out of the car and he goes, gang, gang. He must have been fucked up out of his mind. And then he farts. And I thought it was funny. And he didn't like that. I thought it was funny. So he had a lot to say. Let's take a look, shall we?
Anything. I just put flat broke jean on
this. Okay, here we go. Thank you. Hey, Ethan. Thank you. Thank you, Smee.
Title because I didn't really have a good trashy nickname for Keanu. They do seem to be, I would say, been some unfair commentary, actually. And you can see, well, it's in black and white. You can see since I shaved, I would say I look a lot younger than Gino. Now, of course, he's 20 years older than.
Okay, yes, I said you looked 60 years old, but come on, man. You do not look younger than Gino in this picture, at least. I'm sorry. I'll apologize, okay? You don't look younger than Gino. Maybe you, okay, maybe you do. You look sick. All right? Come on. Don't take that so fucking seriously. It's not a good mugshot, okay? I'm sorry. Just be a little. Come on. I mean, we all love Gino, but he looks a little better than you do, all right?
He's gay, but he has a special connection to classical music. There's many things that are interesting about him.
He's back. Yes, I believe he's back in Mexico after he farted in airport jail. But again, I'm like, God damn, that of all the other shit people are saying about you, Ethan, because you flew, you let Scarlett buy you a flight to Chicago. You end up in jail 2 days later. You guys are, recording each other. I don't know what you made her sign something. You guys are fighting and live streaming and fighting. Then you end up in fucking jail. And also, not to mention the fact that neither of you can get on a flight unless you try 3 times. All right. Sorry, I said you look a little older than you do, and that you farted in the airport jail before you went to the precinct. Okay. I need a drop of the fart, honestly.
Than me or whatever. So that does make sense, but I mean, it's really just the gray hair, guys. I don't know. Of course, I do still have the gray hair up here, but taking a lot of liberties. I don't really understand why, but except for their own aggrandizement, not sure what the fucking deal is there, if they really want to smoke or not. Well, a lot of people gave me shit because I guess on one of those recordings, of course, they're making up shit about it.
Also, you don't need to lump. Gino has said nothing about it. I just noticed that you farted at airport jail. That's there's nothing else about it. And I said you looked a little older than you did. I don't know. Yeah, somebody said you were 40. That was shocking to me. Look at you in that mugshot. All right. People say it about me all the time. Toughen the fuck up. All right. I'm 33. People say, somebody told me today that I had to look up what this was. A dried apple doll. It wasn't kind. It wasn't kind at all. But it made me laugh. All right. So your mugshot, you look like a drug-addled Santa Claus. All right. It's really not that serious. Okay. Just do better. But Gino Gino watched a tiny bit of your body cam footage. He doesn't care. Neither do I. Just thought it was funny that you farted. That's all.
The fucking tape. Ralph farted in the police station. First off, if I did, good. Second off,
yes, that's the spirit.
It didn't sound like that to me. Third off, who gives a shit?
It's just funny, Ralph. It's just funny that you farted. I wasn't trying to be oh my God, what a pig, he farted. It's funny. It is funny. Ethan, Ralph, if you know what, I would never be in this scenario, but if I were in another lifetime where I farted in airport jail, I would say, if you didn't make fun of me for that, then how dare you not? Okay. Come on. Really? You can't. Let's just hear it one more time. I'm sorry. It's funny. You know what? God forbid I make light of what's obviously a very toxic and dangerous situation. What do you want from me? Well, I'm not making light of it. I'm trying to find something funny about what's a very toxic and dangerous situation, seemingly. All right. Thank God you guys are apart. There you go. Did someone fart? Wait, come on, man. You would do the same. Or maybe you wouldn't. Excuse me. You know, I didn't realize we all go to Ethan Routh for our political takes. All right. The man who was just in airport jail. I've never had trouble getting on a flight. Ever. I've never been in jail. All right. Sorry, Ethan. It's just I think that this reaction was a bit of an overreaction. That's all. Right, buddy?
Oh, shit, it is bad. No, I didn't. But, like, whatever. If that's what you want to believe, if that's what you want to put in your fucking head, can
You did fart. We just heard it. I'm sorry.
Oh, shit, it is bad. No, I didn't.
Oh, you didn't shit
But,
your
like-
pants. No, I don't think you actually shit your pants. I just think I think you were so drunk you lost control of your bodily functions. And you farted. I don't think you pooped yourself, but I mean, how do you know if you did? Let's speed it up a little bit. I don't know how much more I can take.
Whatever. If that's what you want to believe, if that's what you want to put in your fucking head canon, fine. There's a few things going on. I know none of you other jack-offs can even talk about this shit with any sort of intelligence whatsoever because you're fucking stupid. Could you imagine Keanu fucking Thompson giving her fucking diagnosis on War and Peace? Could you imagine flat broke Gino opening?
No one wants your diagnosis on it, man.
Is he yelling about that?
He's mad at us because I pointed out that he farted at the airport jail. Gino, you can't make it up. I'm sorry. You know what, Ralph, if you had just fucking, and I'm sorry, you're the one that texted me about going to visit Scarlett, right? But if you had just fucking listened to me, I wouldn't have to make fun of you for farting in airport jail. Again, I say, my 2 cents. If you're not on a flight yet, run. Go home, dude. Don't be fucking rude about me and Eugene. You put yourself in that position. That's not my fault. Gino just said, wait, is he mad at us? I'm never supposed to talk about anything. Okay, no, Keanu, that's too far. It's too far for you to point out that he farted in airport jail. How crass. How dare you? Oh my God. Come on, man. Come on.
In his fucking mouth talking about anything to do with geopolitics. These are really stupid people who are only capable.
Ralph, I don't even want you. I know I don't believe you here, right? You know you allowed Scarlett to buy you a flight to go visit her, right? And then you ended up in jail. In airport jail. You missed 2 flights to go see her. You missed 1 to leave. And then you got arrested before the next one. And then you farted in airport jail. No one wants your opinion on geopolitics. They want your opinion on geopolitics as much as they want mine that finds you farting in airport jail funny. Okay? I would have ignored this if I were you, Ralph. It's a kind of a gross overreaction, but okay.
Well, by the way, I'm more than capable of talking about drama and dumb shit too, obviously. And I do it better and with more flair and for a lot longer and for a lot more well paid than they are too. So we've seen what Gino makes and it ain't much. It's below
I don't
cog
have
level.
any.
So
Just farts.
I don't know if he's just completely mooching off Keanu or whatever's going on there, but It's a disgrace. Could you imagine the failed New Yorker talking about any of this with any sort of intelligence? No.
I don't know that much about Ethan. He's been nice to Gino and I. I was nice when I texted him after he texted me and said, "Oh yeah, I knew you and Scarlett got some problems or whatever." I said, "I don't have a problem with her. I don't even think she knows why she has a problem with me." And I said, he said, you already know I'm going. After I said, "Don't run. You've missed 2 flights. It's a sign from God. Don't go." I don't know. Do people go to him for their politics? If so, well, I don't know. Maybe he's some kind of political savant, but the man walks over a bridge from Mexico to see his kids, right? He crosses the border by walking. It's the only thing I even remember from the time I was on his show. There's nothing wrong with that, but I'm just saying, he seems like kind of a reckless guy. All right.
So I can do it all, but I've been talking about all that stuff a lot. And I ain't rolling out. There's been a blood sports possibility mentioned tonight and stuff like that. Yeah. But, their big topic.
I forget about that, too. He has a sordid past, like a really terrible one. We already went over the shit, like the way he was talking to Scarlett. She's no fucking angel either, but she's not even, she's kind of just dead from the neck up, honestly. Like, just, she needs help. All right. He shouldn't have been there in the fucking first place because there's just nothing. Push-ups, thank you for the $5. Remember, this is the guy who claimed Israel intelligence was after him when he was on your show. He never came on my show. Did he? Maybe they orchestrated the fart to distract from war. I think that's it. That's why he farted at airport jail. Show. It was just it was just silly. It was funny.
Yeah.
I don't know, but now it's like I'm the devil. Oh, I'm always the devil because at least I made something about this fucking travesty lighthearted. Okay. Was he on my show? No, I went on his. Gino and I went on his. I don't know.
Did Ethan Ralph fart in the fucking police station? Okay. Wow. I don't recall that, but there's a lot I don't recall about that evening. If I did, it was probably on purpose.
Which is great. Just say, yeah, I farted. I did it on purpose. I tried to shit my pants because fuck the pigs. Like, you don't have to be embarrassed. It's awesome that you farted. It's just the entire rest of what you did and how you acted and the reason that you even went there is not awesome. It's the best thing that you did that entire 3 days was fart. Okay? The rest of it, you're a lunatic. So is Scarlett. She's not a nice person. She can't say Ethan farted. He didn't fart. Yeah, that's just what he sounds like when don't throw that at me. Right. That's the least embarrassing thing that you did for those 3 days. So relax. Did you cover anybody else fucking talking about your dumbass body cam footage? No, but me pointing out that you farted is too far. It's always too far if I say it. Push-up, thank you for the $2. He came on your show to talk about Ricada. Yes, I forgot about that after the thing. And that's what he said? That's wild. Yeah, he did. He did pop on. Yes, it was. I remember it now. Thank you, Push-ups.
I said a few other things there as well. And I know, have your field day, but
what?
Laughing. Keanu, you spread your on OnlyFans for pennies on the dollar.
Pennies on the dollar. One time, one person, $1,000. How many times can I say this? I had a former OnlyFans. someone outside of found me on OnlyFans, outside of OnlyFans, one time, one person, $1,000. It was a while ago, long ago, years ago. One time, one person, $1,000. Is that all right? Pennies on the dollar. You spread your asshole and let air out of it at airport jail, Ethan. None of us are perfect.
Scarlett Hampton, whatever you want to say about her, and I have a lot of good things to say about her, and we're on the same side, same team. Copacetic, we're still together. We talked about this last night. But she got paid. You got paid.
Tommy, you're a genius. That should be the t-shirt. 1 times 1 times 1,000. That's even better than what I thought I was going to make the t-shirt into. 1 times 1 times 1,000. That's funny. I do it every day. All right. Yeah. 1 times 1 times 1,000.
But they would pay for a Big Mac at McDonald's, if that. So you got a lot of nerve to talk about me, to talk about her, and to think you have anything to offer other than spreading your for a Big Mac on OnlyFans.
That's rude. Why did you text me and let me know about that you were going to Chicago then? I don't know. I don't know why you texted me and told me that. And you're like, I want to maybe do a show with Starving John. I've been stuck at the airport for 13 hours sleeping on the floor. I said, I can't, I'm done with the guy, but and then what did I say? Turn around. You didn't. It's not my fault. So I just felt like this was a gross overreaction. A funny one, though. All right, a little more.
Because you ain't funny. You ain't a real comedian. You two motherfuckers have been carrying water for Kumia for 15 years or however long it is, or you would be nothing. And you are nothing still.
I thought it was funny when you farted, and I don't know why you're getting so upset. And I am a real comedian, and Anthony Cumia employed my husband, and he's a friend of ours. Are you okay? Are you all right? I didn't do anything to Scarlett. If she's your girlfriend or whatever she is, she called the cops on you, and then you went to airport jail and farted. And you guys made fools of yourselves for 3 days. That's really not... No harm, no shade, brother. But goddamn.
And you talk about my controversies. Kumi's had a few himself, but I don't ever hear anything about any of that. He's been arrested. He's done everything.
He's talked about them, and I don't think he's ever farted in jail. I don't know if he was in jail. He talks about his controversies. What? Okay, are we John now? Where you're talking about, are we going to go up on stage and read a police report from 10 years ago that Kumia's talked about? Come on, man. Shut up.
Allegedly done a lot of things. We talked about this and not even necessarily trying to start the war up. We had a show about it a couple weeks ago.
It's funny.
But you guys are absolute ball washers. And I don't know if it's Kumia, Matt Mead, or both, but all you fucking absolute.
Matt Mead's a good personal friend of ours as well. Like, I love Matt.
Suck.
Tell ya.
Suck. You suck. You're terrible. We've seen your stand up. There's no way either one of you motherfuckers make a living off stand up comedy. You or Gino. Kumia.
All because you farted in an airport jail. I don't know what. Do you see why I say? I think this is a bit of an overreaction. Like, come on, man. You have a mugshot now because you let Scarlett fly you to fucking Chicago. Did that seem healthy? Who's dumb here? Is it me just pointing out? I just trying to be lighthearted about a probably horrific and toxic situation. And watching a touch of the body cam footage and realizing that you farted, trying to make light of it. Or did it need to have this fucking kind of reaction? I don't think it did, buddy. One time, one person, $1,000, by the way. Butthole pick. I'm certainly not ashamed of it. I don't know what else to tell you. A tad more. It's 14 minutes long, which is way too long. Again, 14 minutes.
Okay, yeah. He can still do it, but
$5, Ralph.
Keanu Thompson, I didn't even know she did stand up until like a year ago. Not
Okay, well, you've known for a year. Yes, I do. Hello, hi. Get paid to do it. Happy with it. Doing well. Thank you. You live in Mexico. You walk across the border to hang out with your family. You have a very, very sordid past. You have 3 mugshots, one worse than the next, and you farted in airport jail. All right. Okay. I don't want to be mean to you. I don't know why I don't, but maybe if you would fucking listen. It said, when it said, run, don't go. If you're, you happen to text me, I'm not in the habit of texting you. But what did I say to you? You reached out to me for some reason. My 2 cents. If you're not on a flight yet, run. Go home, dude. I mean, come on. Give it a rest. You must. And then what happened? Now we have mugshot number 3. And there's even more. Go check it out if you haven't. There's even more body cam footage of it. And it's even worse. I would do it, but I don't want him to have like a fucking coronary. If he's upset that I pointed out that he almost shat his pants, then because that's how nice I am. But at one point he gets out of the car and he goes, "Gang, gang." He's a lunatic. You can't help but laugh at him. You can't. He goes, "Gang, gang, gang, gang." I mean, he was so fucked up. I'm not even going to play it. I don't want him to pass away. Just felt like that was a bit of an overreaction. Moving on, shall we? 1 million Kiki bucks for everyone here, darling. Woo. Okay, let's talk a little Pat Dixon, a little John Melendez, shall we? Shall we? We shall. Mm-hmm. Bing, bing, bing. Bing, bing, bing. Bing, bing, bing. Again, listen, we dabble. We dabble when it has to do with me. I'm not sitting around just watching with you, at least. Of course I watch all of it, but unless it has to do with me, I tend not to sit here and play it on my show for you. But this is where we are, right? Unless it's really funny, like Ralph farting. However, that does have to do with me because he did text me before he went. So there you go. Don't at me. Here we go. So where are we? Watch later. So Pat Dixon and Stuttering John got into an argument, a kerfuffle. But before that, so I guess to catch you up quickly, he complained about 3 things with John where I felt uncomfortable about 3 things. All right. And I said, trying to drive me home drunk, the closing the green room door and scolding me, and the come on sexy thing. I've been talking about it ad nauseum, right? I don't even mean to, but it just keeps coming up. All right. Pat Dixon has it in his brain. Something that I haven't even brought up. Something I never even really complained about, albeit, yes, it's inappropriate that John said that to me. And like Mike Morse said, right? It's like you do start going back and thinking about things and you go, yeah, that's not right. But Pat Dixon had like a whole thing to say about it. Then he goes and gets in a fight on Stuttering John's show. So we're going to take a look at both. Right? Thank you, Pest, for the clip. La 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 la. Pat Dixon, he plays the piano and named Pat. Okay. Before I play this, watch this. I have to pee. But stick around. It's going to get sassy. Right, Pat? 2 seconds. Watch Miranda Priestley really fast.
Where are the belts for this dress? Why is no one ready?
Here. It's a tough call. They're so different.
Something funny?
No, nothing's, it's just that both those belts look exactly the same to me. I'm still learning about this stuff and,
This stuff? Oh, okay. I see. You think this has nothing to do with you. You go to your closet and you select, I don't know, that lumpy blue sweater, for instance, because you're trying to tell the world that you take yourself too seriously to care about what you put on your back. But what you don't know is that that sweater is not just blue. It's not turquoise. It's not lapis. It's actually cerulean. And you're also blithely unaware of the fact that in 2002, Oscar de la Renta did a collection of cerulean gowns. And then I think it was Yves Saint Laurent, wasn't it, who showed cerulean military jackets? I think we need a jacket here. And then cerulean quickly showed up in the collections of 8 different designers. And then it filtered down through the department stores and then trickled on down into some tragic casual corner where you no doubt fished it out of some clearance bin. However, that blue represents millions of dollars and countless jobs. And it's sort of comical how you think that you've made a choice that exempts you from the fashion industry when in fact you're wearing a sweater that was selected for you by the people in this room from a pile of stuff.
From a pile of stuff. All right, sorry about that. Moving right along. I don't even exactly mean to shit on Pat here, but I saw this clip because I don't watch a show. I tuned in last night and I saw him, playing the piano and something that he was doing. I'm like, this is iconic, right? But he seems to have a he did sucker punch my husband in the face and break his jaw. So I think I'm allowed to have a little criticism of him here. So I'm not defending either of these douches. I'm certainly not John and certainly not Pat. Okay. I think he's a bit confused about what he's saying. So, okay. Thank you, Pest, for the clip. Let's see. All right. Just have some thoughts here. So it says Pat Dixon. Keanu is a clout chaser with no boundaries. Backstabbing, stuttering John. All right. Okay. Here we go. All right, Patty. See what you got to say.
Keanu's thing. That's what she does. It's typical Keanu. That's Keanu's thing. That's what she does. Is she rides in the boat that she's in, finds herself in until, it springs a couple of leaks and then she's like, oh, women and children first.
Okay. This man really doesn't know me. We've met only a couple of times and you've seen I have a good point about this, but okay. All right, Pat. Okay.
And then she's gone. That's Keanu for you. She's not like a, good person in that way. Not somebody who you can go, oh yes, she says it. Put it in the bank. Yeah, friends forever, all that shit. There was never any loyalty there. Was there any implied loyalty? Was there ever any kind of, look, she's finally listening when people say that, there's no payment for what you're doing or anything like that. I think it's obviously, she's known all this. She's been building a case is what she's been doing. She's just been building a case all this time. She knew the day would come.
That's how you think. That's very telling of the kind of person you are. That building a case, that sounds like I fucking hate these women. They had no problem with it when it was going on. Why didn't you say anything earlier? Again, I say, it's like your classic, and I am not calling anything that transpired with John Melendez at all. I'm not calling myself a victim. I just don't know what else to call it other than victim blaming or there's no allotted amount of time that I went, fuck, this is making me uncomfortable. There's no allotted amount of time. What are the statute of limitations on 10 days? 10 days later, I said that this is fucked up, John. I've thought about it and I'm like, not cool with this. And you don't want to take any accountability. Instead, you just go, oh, fuck you. No, I didn't. Right. So, but building a case, that is you have some kind of weirdness in your head with that you're projecting here because, sorry to say, but women have come out and said things that you've done to them allegedly. So I'm not, and that's a major projection there. So,
I think where she would be saying all these things.
Not to mention you sucker punched my husband in the face and broke his jaw. So fuck you anyway, but okay.
And the whole time she's like, oh yes, John, fine. Yes. Masturbate to my picture, in these pants, my leather pants.
We have to go back because I probably interrupted him.
Fine.
That's not right.
Yes. Masturbate to my picture, in these pants, my leather pants.
I did not bring that up. This is like from what, 2 years ago, where John said the first time I met him, John Melendez in Atlantic City, I was wearing a pair of leather pants. And then he either came on my show or I went on his show. He's like, I just want you to know, I jerked off to you in those pants. Yes, that's incredibly inappropriate to say, but I have a sense of humor about things. And that is fucked up. He did talk about it a lot. Like Mike Moore said, you start looking back and was it incredibly funny? No, but again, it's like that put me in a funny position. I'm going to sound like such a fucking, I know that you're all going to disagree with me or whatever. You're in a funny position a lot as a woman, not only woman, but you're sure as fuck in a seriously bizarre walk the line situation as a female comic too. Okay. You don't want to be outraged. The guy's just making a joke, he means no harm. He means no harm. It's like all the things compounded on each other. You go, all right, now I've had enough. All right. But that I didn't even bring that up in the past. You're bringing it up. Why do you remember it? Okay. Not saying it was right, but as a female comic too, you go, I don't want to seem like I can't take a joke. I don't want to seem like, oh, fuck you. How dare you? I'm like, I'll give him the benefit of the doubt and be like, hope that he was kidding. Is it disgusting and inappropriate and unfunny? Yes. But you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't. Why is it my responsibility? And he's about to say that I don't know how to set boundaries. I'm not setting boundaries. How about y'all set some boundaries? Okay? How about that? Push up, thank you for the $2. If you're quoting Pat, you need to be angrier. Yeah, see? Jerk off into you in those leather pants. Like, I said I didn't want the man to drive me home drunk. I was pissed off that he pressured me and tried to get me to drive me home drunk. I didn't like that he shut the door and gave me a talking to in the green room at Rodney's. I didn't like that. I also didn't like, come on, sexy. I didn't like that text. Never did I say about the leather pant thing. But yes, of course, I look back and I thought about it. But you walk a funny fucking line as a woman in general. And I know, I get it. I know I sound like such a piece of shit when I say that. But as a female comic too, surrounded by middle-aged men, you also walk a funny line. You do. It's like, I don't want to, I'm just kidding. Oh, okay. It's fucking inappropriate. Of course it's inappropriate. And you're bringing it up. I didn't say one word about it. Now, yes, looking back, right.
She was very flattered by it for a little bit.
No one would be flattered by that.
Not that it's much for John to say these things, but I mean, I'm sure that some part of her must have found it flattering or something. But then she's also...
I've heard this doodle. Didn't Pat try to say that he banged you, Keanu, or am I misremembering? I've never heard him say it, but I've heard a lot of people say that he insinuated that. So I don't know. But who knows what the fuck is going on? Look at his little tuft of hair and his rotting teeth. I don't know what's going on in his brain. I don't even know why I'm even like, I mean, sorry. And this is not to defend John Melendez whatsoever, but if everybody's going to talk about me, let me give you my perspective on it. How about that? Okay, buddy?
So like, oh yeah, that's way... Something that you should understand about Keanu, okay? Because of the way she was raised, she doesn't understand normal boundaries. She doesn't understand what's normal and what's not normal. For instance, you
have met me twice. Because of the way I was raised. My parents are the two best fucking people on fucking earth. Okay. Michaeline is an icon. My mom and dad are my best fucking friends. They gave me a fucking charmed fucking life. And yes, we're a little bit goofy and a little bit irreverent. All right. And yes, he's going to go on to say, well, what about this story? If I were ashamed of anything, I wouldn't have told the story about my mom and I being Eskimo sisters. We don't have to be like you, okay? I've never been accused of, I didn't marry a man that's ever been accused of the things that you've been accused of. I'm not saying they're true, but the way I was raised, bitch, I was raised wonderfully. I have the best parent. I thank God every day for my fucking parents. I love them. I adore them. They're wonderful fucking people who have never done anything like sucker punch somebody in the face because they were whacked out on Adderall and delusional about Gino. Bitch. Come after Tom and Michaeline. They're fucking marvelous, marvelous people. I was raised right. I don't know about you. But again, I don't pretend to know anything about you. I've met you twice. And you sucker punched my husband in the face because you were delusional. How were you raised? The fuck are you talking about?
Reacted to people making a big deal out of this picture of her urinating in a parking lot with her mom. It was just like
9 years ago. Yes, urinate. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, if you think that this man has never pissed in a parking lot, all right. 9 years ago, my mom, I wasn't urinating with her. It was an emergency. She snapped a photo of it. We were laughing and she put it on her Facebook. Oh no, I'm the devil. I wasn't raised right. It was a goofy moment. Why? You pay a lot of attention to me, man. You seem to pay a lot of fucking attention. I don't know. I tuned in last time, like, oh, look at, the ghost man is playing piano. All right. 9 years ago, like, if I were embarrassed of it, that 9 years ago, my mom snapped a photo of me peeing in a parking lot because it was a fucking emergency and we were laughing. Like, I'm sorry. I don't know. Does that make me raised wrong? It was just a goofy moment.
A cute thing. Cute.
Oh, clutch your pearls some more.
Now, I mean, I'm going to condemn somebody for urinating out. So to me, it's like whatever, you know, but I don't think it's some cute thing. She thinks that's a cute thing. She introduced her mom to one of her fuck buddies that she, and it was apparently what she said she was done with. I've got a theory about women and fuck buddies. I think that women mostly kind of figure they're done with the fuck buddy until they get hard up again and they want, women get down bad or something like that.
Do you hear the projection? No. I was in college. I hooked up with this guy I worked with a couple of times. It was never a thing. Hard up. Like, you sound like you're talking about what some woman did to you. It was not my experience whatsoever. Also, if it were like some like weird thing, I told you guys about it. It's a funny story. It is. If you think that that's disturbing or whatever, I don't know what to tell you. But again, that's fine. Hard up. No, the guy and I, it was just a drunken thing a couple of times. And then he happened, like, him and my mom had like a little romance when she came to visit. It was nothing. It really was nothing. You're projecting. Hard up. It's not my fuck buddy. It was just a guy I hooked up with a couple of times. You gotta relax, man. Jesus.
Don't they get lonely?
Lonely.
There must be some women, some reason women do that, but like,
women, you're generalizing. I've never been lonely in my life, ever. Literally never. I don't even know what the feeling is. I have no problem. I enjoy solitude. Lonely. You're lonely, maybe. She only calls me when she's lonely. She's hard up. Wow. I was just her fuck buddy, and then she got lonely and hard up. No, you're projecting, man. You don't know me. You've met me twice.
like I guess she says she was done with the guy, and I don't think that women are necessarily done with a guy when they say that. I think they're just like, I'm just not fucking him right now.
Let me tell you, nope. I was done. You ever fuck a guy that you just aren't really attracted to when you're in college and you were drunk? No, darling. When you were in college, I was sperm. No, I was done. I can't even believe I did it the couple times that I did. It just wasn't that. But Jesus, my God. You're so old school.
Minute, and if they're not fucking him right now, this minute, then they're done with him. There's no further obligation. She was like, I wasn't going to hook up with this guy anymore. Anyway, she introduced him to her mom. Her mom actually sleeps with the guy, stays over. I don't know what happened between them. See, that's a boundary. That's a weird boundary crossed, right?
Didn't you just say it? We talk about it. It's not a normal thing that it's not like we do that all the time. There's not a weird boundary. Just like, Pat, I'm here to tell you, I'm good. Like, my parents raised me very well. They're two of the best people on fucking earth. Okay. I wonder how you were raised. All right. We may not be the most traditional family. We may be a little irreverent, and we may be very open and honest and goofy and whatever. But you know what? I'm not thinking about who raised you to walk into a bar and sucker punch Gino because you were high on Adderall and paranoid. All right. Not to mention the other things that I won't even bring up that you've been accused of. So I would, ease back a little bit, buddy. All right.
There, showing people's texts, people that she's not even mad at per se. A lot of times she's kind of frustrated with him or mad at him or something. But if you text her, she doesn't consider.
You know what we've learned? Pat Dixon watches this program. He must what? Hi, Pat. You must watch this program. 1 million Kiki bucks for you, Pat. Okay? Thank you for tuning in. And 1 million Kiki coins for everyone here.
Wow.
Good God.
For that to be any level of private at all. I will show text that you send to me, not just like to prove something or to settle an argument per se. Just go, oh yeah, look at all this shit. She and Gino are both like that. That's a boundary. So she doesn't respect boundaries and she doesn't set boundaries for herself.
Okay, yeah. It started with that I don't set any boundaries. So it's my fault that John Melendez said that he jerked off to me in the leather pants. That's my fault because I didn't set the boundary. How am I supposed to walk up to everybody that I meet? Hi, hello, I'm Keanu. Nice to meet you. I know I'm wearing leather pants, but please, if you go home and jerk off to me, I just want to let you know, please do not tell me about it. Okay? I'm a married woman. I didn't realize I had to set that boundary. And then I don't respect boundaries. Yeah. You lie about me or, to prove a point, like you just said, I will show a text. I have nothing to hide. All right. Okay, buddy. Hi. Hello. Hi, chat. Just want to let you know if you ever meet me in person or if you have met me, if you happen to jerk off to me, if I wear the leather pants, could you please not let me know about it? I just want to set that boundary with you, Tyler and Doodle and Rihanna and Jerry are remixes and Russ Williams. And please, if you do happen to do that, please just do not tell it to me. I am a married woman. Okay, please. Thank you. You see the ring? Yes, I am married. So if you happen to jerk, I'm supposed to set that boundary. Why does he have a man bun now? I don't know what's going on the top of his head. Okay. All right, buddy.
And it says a lot about her upbringing. People who grow up in certain kinds of households, they have no concept of that. They don't know what's normal. And so there is an element of that with like some of the shit John was saying that maybe it didn't strike her as particularly, strange that he would say these things.
No, I'm a comic and a female. Okay? Those two things, I've dealt with men in my life a lot. All right. Like I said, I've had a boss. It's two things. Okay. Just as a female, my first job as a hostess at a restaurant. Okay. The man would walk behind me at the host stand, which was about this big. And he would like kind of be right behind me and say, ooh, I love yoga pant day. But he was my boss. He would like say it under his breath. Was I supposed to say something about that? It's not easy. You don't want to rock the boat. Comic wise, she just doesn't have a sense of humor. I was kidding. I was joking. I didn't really jerk off to you. Yeah. It's like, oh, okay. Well, fuck her. We can't book her. Keanu has no sense of humor. I'm supposed to set these boundaries for these fucking pigs? No. How about you set some boundaries for yourselves? And I have a good sense of humor about stuff. All right. I still, until now, have not complained about the jerk off thing. About John, when I looked back on it, I went, yeah, compounded with everything else. That's fucking revolting and gross. But that's not my boundary that I need to fucking set, Pat. Okay? Just how about he knows not to say it? The way I was raised. How were you fucking raised? Diane, thank you for the yellow boy. I love you, Diane. 1 million Kiki bucks for you. And I sound like I'm complaining, but I'm not. I have a fucking sense of humor, and I've dealt with this shit a lot. I had another boss even once. Was I supposed to set the boundary with this boss when I was like the front desk girl at a hair salon? He was like this fucking liberal male feminist, and I would be just like sweeping the floor, like the hair off the floor. He put his arms around me and went, what would you do without me? Let me teach you how to do this. And I'm like, you kind of freeze. I was like, What? Right? What? But you don't want to rock the boat. You don't want to embarrass them. I didn't want to embarrass John either, going like, that's fuck you. And it's even worse in comedy. It's even worse being a fucking female comedian. Yeah, all right, I'll let this guy say this fucking disgusting shit. Right? I'll try and have a sense of humor, or else I'm not like cool. She's not chill. Don't book her. Do you live? I mean, maybe you just needed to know that. But you seem to have this entire like diatribe about how I was raised and who I am. And John's not even the first one that said some fucking inappropriate, bizarre shit to me in comedy, right? A comedian, John, at a higher level who's now booking me, right? What? It's not easy. All right. Yes, he's a fucking pig, but you blaming me, they will always find a reason to blame me. You, Pat, blaming me and saying I didn't set enough boundaries. I didn't set boundaries with you, Pat. Here's one of the times that I met you. Pat, where are your boundaries? Did I need to say to you, could you not say fucking creepy shit like this to me?
You got.
Oh, and I know you're kidding here, but I just want to show you.
Daddy. I'll do is a story.
You want to hit me now?
Later. Fucking, come on, Pat. I'll slit your fucking throat.
Ha 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 ha. Hi, Bob Levy.
We're gonna
Just
get
keep it
there.
popping, Daddy. It's fine.
Oh, did you guys see Daddy? I'll do is a story.
You want to hit me now?
Later. Fucking, come on, Pat. I'll slit your fucking throat.
We're gonna. I'm sorry. I should have told him that made me that I know we're about to do this podcast. This is the second time I've met you, and you were not invited on this podcast, Pat, by the way. But I just want to set the boundary that my boundary is that, Pat, please don't say that you're going to slit my fucking throat as a joke, because I don't think it's a very funny joke. But look, I laughed along. Ha ha, Pat. That was funny. That was funny. I have no boundaries. You don't. Was I supposed to say that? But look, I'm sitting there going like, it's fine. How about this one, Pat? I can abuse you with my words all I want.
No, not words. I'm talking
about
your words.
Never make somebody hit.
Physically.
Yeah, I think they beat the shit out of each other.
Yeah,
that's
if
what
a
I
woman
think
puts her
that's the
hands on
thing.
me, it's lights the fuck out.
She probably said, "Hey, hit me
I don't
until
hold
I
back
shit.
either.
Hit me until I shit on the bed."
I'm gonna punch her no less than 25 times in a row.
You know, that wasn't the most comfortable thing that a male comedian has said to me or around me. Neither is this.
Yeah.
Poppin' Daddy, it's fine.
Oh, did you guys see?
Daddy.
I'll do is a story.
You want to hit me now?
Later. Fucking, come on,
I'll
Pat.
slit your fucking throat.
Yes. You know what? I should have set a boundary with you, Pat. I don't know why I didn't. I should have said, please don't make jokes like, slitting my fucking throat around me, because it's just so disgusting. No, I laughed along and went, okay, that was a bit something. And it wasn't, I don't know. I didn't see Bob laughing either, really. And there's like a few of these. Go back and watch the clip I have about this, I guess. Just looking back, this is the second time you met me. I'm a female comic. You said a bunch of shit like this in the course of this episode. How about you set some fucking boundaries? Okay? But because I didn't exactly even, I have a problem with this, but looking back, I'm like, it certainly wasn't funny. It certainly wasn't appropriate. But I sit there and go, all right, I'm here with fucking, the legend, Bob Levy. I'm on Gino's show. He was out of town. And here's this man, Pat, who I met once before this. But apparently he's a great comedian too. And you sit there and you giggle along. So it's just, why don't you take your own fucking advice? How about you don't say fucking shit like that either then? All right, buddy? Push-ups, thank you for the $2. I can't believe he said that in front of Michaeline. Fucking John. Yeah, that it's not enough that he already fucking said it. He said it in front of Michaeline too, who was disgusted by it. This in no way is taking up for John Melendez whatsoever. What he said is fucking disgusting. All right, but it's a difficult situation to be put in, and Pat has no right to fucking talk about it even. Because it's the way I was raised and I was building a case and I was doing all this stuff. No, you both of you freaks in two different situations put me in a very funny fucking position. 1 million Kiki bucks for you, push up. Right. And Michaeline is always right because she raised me, right? She's like, I don't know why you give John Melendez a time of day. He's disgusting. Yeah. Why did I? I don't know. But this freak, I don't know which is worse. Oh. Push up. I didn't get it. That went right over my head. I was in serious mode. You're right. I can't believe Pat Dixon said this in front of Bobaline. How dare you, Pat Dixon, to say this in front of Bobaline?
We're gonna get
keep it popping, Daddy. It's fine.
Oh, did you guys see Daddy? Oh, there was a story.
You want to hit me now?
Later. Fucking come on, Pat.
I'll slit your fucking throat.
He said that right in front of Michaeline. Look at her. She's right there. Tisk, tisk, Pat. Push-ups. I don't know how that went over my head, but it did. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it?
Michaeline.
I got it. Push-ups. 1 million more Kiki bucks for you because that you had to spend $2 twice to make me understand that. Yeah. So still on point as always. He is. It is creepy. That was creepy. So you want to tell me, how about you set some boundaries? These are not flattering clips of you. But I laughed along. I thought that's probably not right, but I'm not going to rock the boat, Patty. Not going to rock the boat. These are, two veteran comics. I'm just a chick sitting here. You're saying something incredibly fucking inappropriate, but I didn't set the boundary. I didn't say, hi, nice to see you again, Pat, for the second time. Could you please not say anything violent, even if it's a joke?
We're gonna
keep it popping, Daddy. It's fine.
Oh, did you guys see Daddy? Oh, there was a story.
You want to hit me now?
Later. Fucking come on, Pat.
I'll slit your fucking throat.
I'd say that you don't have many boundaries, and neither does John. Neither of you are better than the other. How about you two look inward? All right, buddy? Okay. There you go. Just so we're clear. All right, Patty Dixon? I mean, you did this. You went on this diatribe about how I was raised and I didn't set enough boundaries. Again, and I don't know what else to call it other than I'm not a victim with John, but victim blaming that it's my fault. And somehow my parents get fucked.
Whereas, like, a lot of women would be like, what? No. Dude, I got to go. I can't be on here anymore. You're talking about jerking off to me? No.
You're talking about slitting my throat? You'll see. The guy will clip it, Gene. Our guy.
Porous boundaries. And people like John will exploit that to a degree.
Yes. Thank you.
They're going to see exactly how porous these boundaries are. So it's perfect for him. That's why he was always so interested in her. I think that's why he always thought she was so great, so beautiful. It's because he thought it was possible. Just wanted to see what he could get out of it. John's like one of these moralist guys, which cracks me up. The nerve be saying, "Oh yeah, I'm better than anybody," or "I'm more moral than you." I mean, like, John's a white man calling another white man a racist because of what? A lot of people
basically that. He goes about right. And I am in no way defending John Melendez. I'm just saying, Pat, you met me twice and you said this.
Right?
I can't abuse you with my words all I want.
No, not
Doesn't mean you
words.
can
I'm talking
hit me.
about words
Yeah.
should never
words.
make
I'm talking about
somebody hit.
physically.
Yeah, I think they beat the shit out of each other.
Yeah,
if
that's
a,
what
if
I
a woman
think.
puts her
That's the
hands on
thing.
me, it's lights the fuck out.
She probably said, "Hey, hit me
I don't
until
hold
I
back
shit.
either.
Hit me until I shit on the bed."
I'm gonna punch her no less than 25 times in a row.
And I laughed along.
Yeah,
You all
yeah.
popping, daddy. It's fine.
Oh, did you guys see?
Daddy.
Oh, there was a.
You want to hit me now?
Hit her. Fucking come on,
I'll
Pat.
slit your fucking throat.
Buddy, you don't know boundaries either. In an even weirder way, maybe. So, just saying. Just my 2 cents. All right, Patty? So then they get into a fight. So now, Pat goes on the slob, John Melendez's show. Thank you, Pest, for that clip. And thank you, Pest, for this clip. So now, and it Pat goes on John Melendez's show with Ava. And John's like, I thought on this day, I thought you were just going to come on here and shit on Kiki with me. I thought we were all, Ava did it to me too. On the day that I wanted to shit on Kiki, I invite Pat into my stream and he's not even shitting on her. I know it sounds like Flying Baby Kiki. I have the same voice. Right? Oh, wee! It's me, baby Kiki. She has a little bit more of a whisper. It's a baby Kiki. Oh, yeah. I always knew something about that, John Melendez. And that Pat Dixon. Whee! She flies. Whee! The flying baby Kiki. Yeah. I wasn't raised right. Just kidding. Fuck you, Pat Dixon. I was raised perfectly fine. I ate a little sand and some grass, but I'm perfectly fine. I was raised great. How were you raised, Pat Dixon? Not good, obviously, sucker punching people. No, I can't play the piano, but that's the only thing you got on me. Whee! You made me do that, Gene. Whee! I miss flying. No, you hated Flying Baby Kiki at first. I mean, everyone that's
I needed some space.
Everyone that's new here is like, what in the fuck was that?
Classic Kiki.
That's classic Flying Baby Kiki. Thank you, Doodle. Slobcast would be a good name for John's show. So Pat Dixon joins Slobcast. And by the way, I didn't say hi, Brown Sugar Neil. So Pat Dixon joins Slobcast, and it seems like Pat Dixon is defending me, but he needed to let us know that he really wasn't. I have porous boundaries and I was raised wrong. But Pat does have a point here. So let's see. Thank you, Pest, for the clip. Wee, bing, bing.
Yeah. But here's the point. But here's the point. Well, believe it or not, I can't believe we have a very big guest, Abba, if you're okay with this guest.
What do we got?
This is the amazing comic known as Pat Dixon, who is not okay with talking about masturbation. Although Chris Rock said that he masturbated to the picture of the Aunt Jemima maple syrup bottle, but now he's
number one, you aren't Chris Rock. Number two, a picture. Those are two incredibly different things. Me coming on your show and you're like, just so you know, I gotta let you know that I did jerk off to you. Did the thought of you in those leather pants. Yes, it's disgusting. I have a sense of humor about things, but was it funny? No. That in tandem with everything else. Yes, not cool. But I haven't brought that up at all. I had no problem with it at the time because I walk a fine line as a fucking female comic, and I like have a sense of humor. I go, he's just trying to be funny or whatever. But yes, of course it's incredibly inappropriate. All right. Sorry to say it, but the other shit that you've done is worse somehow. I look at that and I go, he doesn't really, maybe he's kidding and it's just not funny. Or, I mean, he doesn't really genuinely think he has a chance with me. And after talking with some people and kind of realizing what you're about, maybe he did have some warped thing. Either way, it's inappropriate, but chillin'. Thank you for the $2. Can you show the pug dog picture again, Kiki? Yes, laundry room. That's what you guys are talking about. Yes, really quickly. God, this is going to be fucking a nightmare for our clip guy to clip. Here you go. This is the baby Jim Ham. He's my other puppy that lives in South Carolina. Really quick. Here you go. Because you super chatted in. Look at Jim Ham. Look at the baby boy. Isn't he handsome? He has resting concerned face. There you go, laundry room. Yes. I love the puggies. That's Jim. His name is Jim Ham. He's my second born. The other one's name is Harlem, but his nickname is Harmon, Harmy Poo. There you go. Our poor clip guy. Can you like, really? Okay, back to this. Real fast. Here we go. We're moving right along, guys. See? It's not too ADD-ish, right? All right, here we go. After I read this. Thank you, D74715, for the $10. Daddy is here. Don't be scared, but seriously, can I get my bonds? I hear we are 3 days from one of our carriers might turn right into the Hormuz Strait. Why did I have to delete a sentence? You know what, D7? Daddy's here. Daddy wants some bonds. Here's 1 million Kiki coins for you, first of all, and everyone else here. Wow. And then I'll do something radical since you brought up the bonds. 185 bonds for you, D74715. And those are not easy to come by, but I love you so much. Thank you. All right. Here we go. No, let's keep talking about me. I dealt with the puggies. All right, John, here we go.
Saying I'm not allowed to talk about masturbation. Hey, Pat, how are you?
Hey, fuck.
He didn't say that. He just said that you're a gross slob, and why would you say that to someone? Which he's right about. But he also said that I didn't set enough of a boundary, because that's what I do when I meet people. I say, hi, very nice to meet you. If you were thinking about masturbating to the image of my ass in these pants later, feel free. Just don't tell me next time we see each other. Yes, because that is the boundary I needed to set. My boundaries are just so porous. Fuck off, both of you.
Fucking retarded. Did he say it in front of Mr. Jemima? I mean, this thing. Come on. I mean, you tell a guy, I jerk off to your wife. I want to fuck your wife. That's fucking rude.
I never said I wanted to fuck his wife.
Okay, but John, right. But again, Pat Dixon goes in here and now John's like, you white knighting for Kiki? No, he just did a fucking stream where he said that he basically blamed me for not setting that boundary. Again. Hi, good to see you, Ice Dancer. Ghost Crusaders TV, thank you. He's talking about the war in Iran. Gino.
Yes.
Are we meeting anyone new soon? Do we have are there any of your friends I haven't met? If we have a date to meet one of your new friends or anything, just make sure maybe you could set the boundary for me. If they want to jerk off to me, they're welcome, but just please don't tell me about it. Could you tell all of your friends I haven't met yet, if you have any, that I request that boundary? Okay, Pat.
Really? You often jerk off to people you don't want to fuck? You know what? You feel you said that about Joey C. Okay, two different things. But
Yeah. Why
you told her you jack off to her. What's that supposed to do?
Do y'all want me to be here for this, or
I don't care.
You,
By the way, Keanu stood up for you, but she was virtue signaling. She was sticking up for all trans, and she's gay oriented and all that shit.
Why does this man think that he knows me so well? We've met twice. The second time I met him, he said,
Poppin'
Daddy, it's
Oh, did you guys see Daddy? Oh, there was a.
You want to hit me now?
Hit her. Fucking come on, Pat.
I'll slit your fucking throat.
Oh, yeah. Okay. You're both fucking pigs. What? You're a sinister pig. You're a stupid pig. All right? And you're both slobs. You're both slobs and pigs and have major fucking problems. None of this is my fault. God damn. But, okay.
I don't think it's virtue. I don't think it's virtue signaling, because she was saying, "I don't care what you think. This is how I feel." And I think
Okay, agree to disagree.
Absolutely.
But John, I don't think you're wrong about this. In a way,
All right, let me say this really fast because I forgot to comment on it.
I don't think it's virtue signaling, because she was saying.
By the way, supposed to do.
Do y'all want me to be here for this, or
I don't care. By the way, Keanu stood up for you, but she was virtue signaling. She was sticking up for all trans, and she's gay oriented and all.
All right, Pat. So what he's talking about is Ava said that, and I did on a podcast for about an hour. I, got into a debate of sorts about, Ava's my friend. I'm not asking anybody to call her she, but I'm allowed to call her she if I want to, right? I mean, y'all all remember this, right? And then I'm not virtue signaling. It's just how I feel, Pat. Okay. I'm not virtue signaling. I'm just saying, like, if I choose to call a person she that reads like a she to me and would prefer to be called she, I'm not talking about locker rooms or bowling spots or sports or anything like that. That's not virtue signaling. It's just how I fucking feel. And I'm gay oriented. Sorry, I like gay people. What?
Your friend Ava is an arrogant, entitled nobody.
I'm not even. I know you. I know you don't like her, and she doesn't care.
Why don't I like her?
I'm just. You're derailing me now. So stop. Right. I think yeah, you did. I think she understands. I don't think she's looking for you to like her. Okay. Anyway, that was a little side note. That's what he's talking about. But yeah, I'm gay oriented. Yeah, I'm sorry that my brother and his husband are gay, and I have a lot of gay friends. Pat, God, with your Cabbage Patch fucking hair. And look at this slob.
All that shit.
I don't think it's virtue. I don't think it's virtue signaling, because she was saying, "I don't care what you think. This is how I feel." And I think
okay, agree to disagree. Absolutely. But John, I don't think you're wrong about this. In a way that she didn't set any boundaries that you were crossing. So who cares?
I know I left it in a fine spot. Just ignore me.
Kiss me first.
Do that. I'll be right back.
You're leaving me.
How come all my pants are tight? Don't answer it.
It's your erection.
There's like later on, she wants to go back and count it all up and keep score. I mean, what do you expect? She's garbage.
No, I know, and
she's garbage. Her husband's garbage.
All right, now let's just put a button on the. First of all, Pat, as far as don't bring a Joey C is, I never beat off to Joey C.
No, he's lost his fucking. I mean, if he had one, he's lost it. D74715. Thank you for the $5. Thank you for the bonds. I like the new look. You look like a hotter version of Sarah Palin. What up, Gino? Well, if I were Sarah Palin, then I would know where Alaska was. I don't. I still am not altogether sure. But thank you. And my contact lenses are coming tomorrow, but I will wear the glasses more often. Isn't that what Sarah Palin said? Here, have 2 more bonds. I still don't know where Alaska is. It's not where I thought it was. Kiki Palin. Yeah.
His wife or whatever. I just said she was a joke. Let's just put a button on the. First of all, Pat, as far as don't bring up Joey C is, I never beat off to Joey C's wife or whatever. I just said she was hot.
You said you wanted to fuck her.
Oh, you really think I wanted to fuck her? I didn't think she was.
It's not a compliment, though, John. You are an inappropriate slob. I mean, if he goes like, "Yeah, that's just me being nice," it's like, "Oh, come on."
Really
that's what you said. Oh, you thought you were just paying a nice compliment. You said it to be polite. I guess, right? Okay, you're just being polite.
Now I'm agreeing.
But
with
anyway,
Pat,
as far as the Keanu thing, I didn't even know that was the first time I ever met her. Was in Atlantic City, and then I just like the next night or 2 nights ago, I said, "Oh, you know, I actually beat off to you," but. You know,
even just the way that he said that's even more fucking crass than the way that he put it, I think. Like, and yeah, but in Pat's mind, it's because I didn't set the right boundary. So we have a slob and another slob in a different way, somehow still blaming me. No, but I went, let me not rock the boat here and like pop off. How dare you say that to me? I'm like, you know what? Okay, maybe it's his attempt at a joke, right? You're the one that's bringing this back up again, Pat, all right? Trying to have a sense of humor about it. That's the least of the stupid shit John Melendez has done to me, okay? But I don't know. He's just on this thing. And yes, of course it's disgusting and unfunny and compounded with the rest of me knowing John now. It is like Mike Moore said, and I appreciated it. You start looking back, you go, yes, that was incredibly fucking inappropriate. That's not good. That's wrong. It's always all my fault. I know. Right. But Pat is projecting when he says that I was building a case. I just call it like I see it. Sometimes I put up with a lot. Again, I say I'm not praised enough for my patience, but maybe it's that I'm too patient and I don't want to rock the fucking boat. I don't know.
Me on Stern, like we would all talk about, like Gary would admit to beating off to my wife at the time, and Howard wanted me to. He was like, "Hey, come on, haven't you beat off to Beth?"
What year was this?
Oh, so the times have changed.
Well, yes. Also, that's not like saying it to Beth. That, and everybody knows what that show was. But also, when you were on Stern, I was fucking 3. Okay, yeah, we listened in the car, but like I don't remember John on Stern. I listened way later after that. Or I mean, I listened, but I wasn't around for those days. And yes, I would say that things have changed. And you're not like, you're just this fucking, you're supposed to be this like liberal like guy, like, but then the moment that you say I trash you, I didn't trash you. I just felt like a lot of the stuff you did was fucking inappropriate. Then I'm a whore and I'm unfunny and I'm, gross and what he also, John too, same thing. It's like, how were you raised that you had an OnlyFans? Right, Mr. fucking white liberal feminist man. Okay, a little slut shamey, don't you think? These two, both of them, they should do a show together. Call it Slobcast. 2 slobs, 1 cast.
Don't you think they have? Haven't you noticed? You were a different guy back then. You'd say all
Well,
kinds
no,
of
I
racial
don't. No,
slurs
no,
and
no,
all
no.
that shit back
No,
then. You're a
here's the thing,
different
Pat.
dude.
Here's the
Different
thing.
times, for one thing. And for another thing, it's
Here's the
different to
thing,
say it
Pat.
directly to a
Masturbation.
person. It's not
Masturbation.
about masturbation.
I
It's
know.
about talking directly to a person about it, saying, oh, yeah, jerking off. You know it's disgusting. You do it to plant an image in. You know they have to think momentarily about you, like huddled over
Which
your
one of
fucking
you-
dick.
He's not wrong. He is not wrong. I just put up with a lot. And I go, I'm trying to keep an even keel here. But, you know, Michaeline goes like, that's fucking disgusting. Like, ew. Why do you let him talk to you like that? I'm like, you know, I guess he's just trying to be funny. I mean, hasn't that ever, I know I don't have like too many female fans, Araya, Doodle, you tell me, hasn't anybody like, you go, you know what? Let me not fucking complain about this. Even though I know it wasn't funny and it was gross and it made me uncomfortable, but like also now I'm technically, I guess, working like with this man, especially when he starts putting me on gigs, then it's like, But Michaeline was like, ew, he's a pig. Michaeline always knows, right, Michaeline? Right? Where is it?
Michaeline.
No, right, laundry room. It isn't. It isn't the 90s. It's 2020 fucking 6. Yeah. Ugh. Disgusting. Member for 17 months. Goodness gracious, the smoking lesbian. Look at that ducky. Are you and Mickey going to Hackamania? You know, after Rodney's, it does make me want to go to Hackamania. I know it would be fun. I'm thinking about it. We'll see. I don't know. What did Neil say? I think anyone who's being honest could see Keanu was uncomfortable several times with John. Yes. Yeah. Yes. Right. But you try and keep an even keel and you go, oh, am I as a female, you go, am I overreacting? I don't want to seem like this. As a female comic, it's even worse. God, well, you know, I'm trying to be cool. One of the guys, one of the they're not elderly. All right. But one of the middle-aged guys, I'm cool. I'm a good hang. I mean, yeah, I know I sound like I'm fucking complaining, but I'm just explaining things to you from my fucking perspective. It's still, I mean, I was uncomfortable during this too, Pat Dixon. So you're no fucking better.
Quit
popping, Daddy. It's
Oh, did you guys see? Daddy. Oh, there was a.
You want to hit me now?
Hit her. Fucking come on, Pat.
I'll slit your fucking throat.
Also, I'm like, okay, he's making a joke. He's just making a joke. Obviously, he's making a joke, but was it appropriate? Is it my fault? You and Pat don't have fucking boundaries. All right. It's not me.
Jerking it
Since
off.
when are you so fucking politically correct that you
It's
can't
not
have
being
fun?
politically correct. It's about being in good taste or bad taste. That's
All
nothing to do
right.
with
So
political correct.
have you not said anything in bad taste?
Fuck, I don't know. You tell me. If
Well,
you
I
think
would
it's bad
assume you
taste,
have.
well,
I can't abuse you with my words all I want.
No, not
Doesn't mean you
words.
can
I'm talking
hit me.
about
Words
your
should never
words.
make
I'm talking about
somebody hit.
physically.
Yeah, I think they beat the
words.
shit out of each other.
Yeah,
If
that's
a,
what
if
I
a woman
think.
puts
That's
her
the
hands on
thing.
me, it's lights the fuck out.
She probably said, "Hey, hit me
I don't
until
hold
I
back
shit.
either.
Hit me until I shit on the
Hey,
bed."
I'm gonna punch her no less than 25 times in a row.
Okay, so you both have. You're no better than each other. Okay, in different ways. But again, and I'm not defending slobbering John, all right, at all. And Pat wasn't defending me here. But why don't you two take it up with each other and stop blaming me? Okay? You both have acted like freaks, and I really don't know Pat Dixon, met him twice. John has made me uncomfortable time and time a fucking again. But these two having this conversation, suck each other's dicks, all right? You're both fucking weird. How about that? John, yeah, sorry. The fucking car thing, I mean, shutting the green room. I mean, you must know that all of that stuff. And John takes no fucking accountability whatsoever. I say these things. I say it made me uncomfortable. And then it's, no, come on. And I've said it 100 times now. If he just went, oh, you know what? I could see how that made her uncomfortable. I don't even need a fucking apology. Just do better, John. Like, but no, it's just, no, I didn't. I didn't make you uncomfortable. You did. You made me incredibly fucking uncomfortable. And I put up with it because you put me in an incredibly awkward position. Okay, buddy? And Pat, you don't know me at all. But you're no fucking angel here either. Okay? So.
What's the big deal?
All right,
I'm
does that
looking
mean
at
I
what you
can't-
said and going like, fuck that. I
Does
wouldn't
that
do
mean
that.
I can't
Here's the thing that
masturbate?
offends me more. You claim you're a comedian, John. You're not. You're not a stand-up. You've never been a stand-up, really. You had it all handed to you, and all you had to do was walk in and say anything. You never had to be funny.
Oh, really? Okay, so that's why I sell out. And
Now they're going to have a dick measuring contest and see. Oh, I mean, yes. And Pat's a comedian and John is, I would say, a slob. He is a personality that does comedy sometimes. Once. He wasn't a comedian at Rodney's, I'll tell you that. But I mean, and you are no better, Pat. I mean, I guess you're performing at Hackamania. Maybe I will go just for that. No, but you did sleep through your last gig. So I don't know. I'm not defending either of these freaks, but it's just, it's weird that Pat like has this entire psychoanalysis of me when in the meantime, and then has like this take on this when he said he's met me twice and has said incredibly inappropriate things that I went, it's just a joke. And then the Duke is a slob that made me uncomfortable time and time again. Okay. So you're probably not the one to be talking to him about this. So that's all. And now they're going to fight about who's a comic and who's not. Oh my God. I know. Did you see what you needed to see?
Yeah, I was having a panic attack. Like I parked my car in front of something that was going to get a ticket in or towed. But it was
I think you were trying to leave me.
I did, and you caught me. So I come back.
Kiss me.
You win. I came back. Mine.
Thank you.
Oh,
We're almost done here. I know. Also, we have Keanu tomorrow with a lot more funsy. Keanu-nish.
He's gay, but he has a special connection to classical music. There's many things that are interesting about him.
Now let's watch them fight. Let's let them do a fucking contest over who's a comedian and who's not. Let's see. Okay.
Yeah. It's not about selling out. It's about doing
that's
the
why
thing
I
on
have
stage.
headlined every fucking comedy club.
Once.
Really?
As far as I know, all they want to do.
You gotta hand it to Pat. Pat is actually funny. He has a sordid past as well, or whatever, allegedly. And he also, sucker punched my husband in the face because he was paranoid. And he did say, I'll slit your fucking throat to me, but that was just a joke. I didn't set the boundary enough, Pat. But I gotta hand it to Pat there. Okay.
Do is get
So in
people
other
in
words,
shape.
you don't know. So every
Off
improv.
Howard Stern's name. Howard Stern's name.
No. Even on Tonight Show.
Okay.
Every fucking.
I've been
So
doing comedy a long time.
Yeah, where are
30
you
years I've been
headlining,
doing
Pat?
stand-up.
Where are you headlining?
Shut the fuck up. It's not about that. It's about
No,
doing
no,
the time
fuck
on
you. Where are
stage,
you
being a
headlining?
comic.
What kind of comedian are you? Where are you headlining? When
Oh,
have
not
you
about
headlined?
that, you dumb.
Isn't this a pathetic conversation for two grown adult men to have?
Comedians are actually at clubs. They're not in these conversations.
Right. Isn't this like, it looks pathetic for the both of them to be bickering about this? It really does. I think you're both slobs. Start a show together. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you.
Doing time on stage. He fucking had his shit written out. And
Oh, shut up, Bob. You've never done comedy at all. You don't even belong in this discussion. No offense, but you don't.
Wait. Gino. Tyler, the Perfect Storm, said 3 grown adult men, Keeks.
Thank you, Tyler.
You know what? She would laugh at that. That's funny. Rude, but funny.
Tyler wouldn't have a chance to get that out because she'd be interrupting everywhere.
I know he hates her.
Fucking
No.
arrogant cunt.
So what? It's not about that, John. Listen, I don't have. I'm getting less funny just being here. Okay, everybody, go to P Dixon on YouTube.
All right. But you can come back. Fucking, you know.
There you go. Thank you, Pest, for the clip. So now I'm wondering, shall we end it? Save all the funsies for Keanu? I think we should. What is it? 12:31. That was exhausting.
12:30 fun.
12:30 fun. There's one more Pat Dixon clip, but like I think we kind of covered it. I think we'll save the 2 girls laughing in the back of the cop car after they plotted to murder someone for tomorrow. And then we have funsies. The afternoon show is a lot less. You know it's Wednesday night sassy dabbles, right? We all know that. All right, let me make so I don't kick myself. We'll watch this one more clip, shall we? Can I get a DM to remind me? Yes. What do you guys want? Play it. Screw sleep. God, it is kind of wild.
What's screw sleep?
Screw. Someone said screw sleep.
Oh, I thought you said screw sleep.
But this is why Thursday. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I'm late on Monday for the afternoon show too. But this is why I'm late because I like hanging out with you guys. And then Thursday, then I have a late start. But I love a Wednesday bacchanal, and tonight has been a bacchanal. 1 million trillion gazillion Kiki coins for everyone here.
Wow.
You're welcome. Sleep is weak. Sleep is weak. Hang on. I wanted to do an architectural digest tonight too, because there's a new one with the lady that played the marvelous Miss Maisel. We love those, but I'll save it for tomorrow. All right. Let's see if I watched most of this, but I think it's just going to be a repeat. Now he's going to describe what happened. Pat Dixon is, let's just see what he has to say really fast so I don't kick myself in case I missed something. No, kick yourself, Eugene. Ghost Crusaders TV, thank you for the $20. Okay, I'll let you decide. Architectural Digest, or do we want the 2 girls that plotted, 2 high school creepy girls that plotted an unaliving, and then they were laughing in the cop car? Ghost Crusaders TV, tell me now. Now I can't leave. You're right, Helgi. All right, me will do both. Send here giggles. Thank you. 1 million trillion gazillion Kiki bucks for you. And everyone else hanging out here. 1 million trillion gazillion Kiki.
Wow.
2 girls. Okay, we'll do that. I agree. All right, you decided. We're watching a touch of this, then we'll do that, because that one is very interesting. And it is a sassy, drama-filled night. So I just don't want to kick myself if I forget something about this. We'll put it on a couple times speed. Let's see.
There was a lot of cope.
All
I
right,
understand after I left, and they were trying to figure out on him and Ava. I guess we're trying to figure out like what my problem was, and it was anything except. No, I genuinely think this. It was anything except.
I love that he has this. Which one is Anthony and which one is his brother? Also, that's fun. I loved that song. Odara. Did you know that they wrote a song? Or is it a cover, Gene? Antonina's brother wrote this song and they have this like adorable like cover of it. Look at, come here. Really quick. I think you need to see it. He was like laughing at it. It was like I don't even know who played it. Look, it's Antonina's brother. Well, either way, it's a nice song. And they look chic. All right, let's see.
They were in a band.
They were in a band, right? I don't know who thought it was like an own to play this, but I thought it was fabulous. So anyway, that's what's over there on the other side of the screen.
No, this is the fact of the matter. The fact of the matter. It's not even an opinion, really.
Yeah.
Some of it you could say is an opinion, but I think it's so widely agreed upon, we could call it basically fact. I was on there to weigh in.
That's what it is. Thank you. Dara is an original song written by Ant's brother Joe. Okay. Very nice, man. Both of them, obviously, but the brother Joe is too.
in on this dispute, I guess, between himself and Keanu C. Thompson, who is married to Gino Bisconti. And I've called them both garbage, and they are. And I said that tonight on the show.
Why did he call us garbage?
Oh, because I don't set enough boundaries. Because I don't walk up to people.
Garbage?
Because he punched you in the face. I don't know why you're garbage. I'm garbage because what? In this creep's mind, I was raised wrong, and I don't set enough boundaries because I don't walk up to people and say hi. In case you were thinking about masturbating to me later, and you know, in the image of your mind, and in me in these pants, just don't tell me about it. I'll tell you what, nobody's masturbating to that image, Pat. Am I right up top? Okay.
You know, that's an opinion, whatever. Maybe that's not widely agreed on. I don't know. But that's how I feel about it. And I don't know why. I guess he thought that I sort of shared his point of view, but he would have had to ignore a lot of what I was saying.
Taking a break to take care of our OG butt rug babies right here. I want every single person that's watching this right now, go and subscribe to Araya Light. She's an OG friend, OG fan, OG butt rug baby, and she is my moderator. Go right now and do that. All 83 of you. Do it now. Now. And if you're not subscribed here, it's rude to watch and not subscribe. Do it. There you go. Yay. Yay. I'll give you all Kiki bonds if you all go subscribe. There you go. Slob father Melendez. John. Can you make it like the Godfather thing, but the slob father? That is fabulous. Yes. Yay. The slob father.
The previous night, you know, I mean, he was watching some video of me. First of all, which is my copyrighted material. I've been on John's show in the past, Stuttering John show in the past. And mostly I've been pretty, level-headed with him. I don't, look, I'm not one to, I don't know, like, come on and quarrel and shit like that. But I was just like, I'm so sick of it.
I'm not one to come on and quarrel, right?
Okay. Up and daddy, it's fine.
Oh, did you guys see Daddy? Oh, there was a story.
You want to hit me now?
Hit her. Fucking, come on, Pat.
I'll slit your fucking throat.
Oh, yeah. Just a joke, right? Ah, yeah. Obviously a joke. Wasn't a quarrel. You're just a creep. Two. Just like the slob father Melendez. And just in a different way. Who's worse? I don't know. You're garbage. You're garbage. It ain't me.
With John, you have to live in an alternate reality, and I hate that. I feel like reality is under siege. Reality is like, apparently it's something everybody can see except some of these show hosts. They can't see it.
You can't. Okay? We're not garbage. You're garbage. Okay? I love that you say yeah, that's a disgusting thing to say to a married woman. And you call out slob father Melendez, right? but but somehow you twist yourself into knots to still blame me that I was raised wrong. All right. Listen, I don't sit around and think about how you were raised, but if I took the time to do it, I'd say probably not in a very good way. Okay, buddy? Okay. Enough of you. D74715, shampoo is cooking tonight. Shampoo is cooking tonight. LOL. If I may, he said Kiki bonds are what funded the Houston Rodeo. Houston. Kiki bonds are what founded the Houston Rodeo dress code. Hold up. Wait a minute. Houston Rodeo dress code. Shampoo is cooking tonight. LOL, if I may, he said. Kiki bonds are what funded the Houston Rodeo dress code. Hold up. Wait a minute. I'm sure I'll get it in a minute, or push-ups will explain it to me. Well, here, have some more Kiki bonds. 4 or 5 of them. And since Ghost Crusader my guy always takes care of myself, he watches Eugene, I think, too. And he with the orange boy coming in. He chose this was a pick your own thing that we wanted to cover. Tomorrow again is Keanu. We have lots of funsies to cover. Okay. And I know this was a little dramatic and dabbly, but we're moving on to one more thing. Now, I cannot remember. Does anyone remember? I love Ghost Crusaders TV. Can anyone fucking remember who told me to look this up? It was Monday Keanu. It was look up the 2 girls in a cop car giggling. And I thought, 2 girls, 1 cop car. This sounds like a trick. But this story is fucking bizarre. So I was gobsmacked when I looked at it. Positively gobsmacked. So we're going to take a look now. Watch this. It happened like a week ago. And this does make it gives me pause. Like, I don't really think about like the Utes that often. Why does it always go back to my cousin Vinny? I don't really sit around and think about the Utes, the youths, the younger generation, but something is amiss. I've never seen anything like this in my life. So, okay, this says a pair of twisted Florida teens who allegedly plotted to a classmate were caught on camera joking about the unaliving and discussing how to look in their mugshots shortly after their arrest, according to a report Wednesday. Lois Olivios Lippert, 14, and Isabel Aurela Valdez, 15, who reportedly wanted to resurrect the Sandy Hook school shooting, were captured in footage laughing and cracking jokes in the back of a cop car in January. Now, this was just a week ago that they found this body cam footage, or I guess cop car footage. It is, like I said, I don't sit around and think of the Utes, but this is fucking disturbing. I don't even know. Pat Dixon, you want to talk about how I was raised? Who raised these freaks? Yikes. Yikes is right, Helgi. Yikes. Let's take a look, shall we? She's a bit of a rotund gal. Yay!
Hello,
yes, everyone go sub to Araya.
Okay, perfect. Report-wise, is this like
Just it's straight to student transport. Okay. I'm 99% sure at least. When we talk to church, there's a narrative that's in it right now, but it's just the first contact. So I'll just tell them it's just
Excuse me?
transport. Okay. You got the
Excuse me?
report info?
Can you put my shirt
Website?
down? Okay. It's,
Yeah,
it's
can
not.
you
Yeah,
start working on
it's
that?
uncomfortable. Is that better? Yeah.
When they're
I'm sorry, that made me laugh out loud. Exactly why John shouldn't teach. I don't know. Somebody help me make a slob father drop. That's so good. Brown sugar Neil. Or just him sneezing. I need him just like sneezing. That was always my favorite horrible thing to watch.
Good? Yeah.
all right. And have a seat, please.
Are you going to be in the same one?
What do you mean, same one?
Same jail?
Yeah. Good.
Is that what you're look at the smile on her face. Is that what you're concerned about, little lady? Okay, not little lady. Are me and my friend who plotted to fucking people gonna be in the same jail? How do you find there's always one, like, no, maybe not even always one, but a kid in high school that you think, if we were to have this kind of tragedy happen, it might be that guy. I am so disturbed by this. I don't want to know. Thank God they figured this out. And also, she's so cavalier about it. Hopefully, they weren't actually thinking of doing this, but I don't know. It's unreal. It's horrible. He does a lot of burping into her. He does. I need a drop of it. Okay, here we go. That is not normal. No, this isn't just one student. First of all, also both female. Look how elated this little pig was. Are we both going to be in the same jail? Is that what you're fucking concerned about, doll?
Same jail?
Yeah. Good. Alrighty.
Wait, they went through his phone? No, they're going to go through his phone. Oh my god. Yeah. Hey, what are you doing here?
Okay, you know what? Thank fucking God, like, that they caught these two fucking monsters. These aren't children. They're like fat Satan and skinny Satan. I've never seen anything like this in my life. Psychopaths, but they have two child psychopaths in the same class? Again, whoever told me to look this up, thank you. And also, yeah, it's just terrifying. They're just kids. No, they're monsters.
Gonna be arrested too. What? Why? Yes, I told him he knew. He didn't report me. I told him already. He did a tip?
Mm-hmm.
There was a tip showing. Did you not see it? Someone tipped.
He snitched.
I don't get why I wouldn't tell the police though. He did a tip though.
Huh?
Doodles
did a tip though. Because it was anonymous tip, but I was just assuming it was by the writing.
Yeah.
Just like
it was.
Yeah.
Oh my fucking god. God, I knew I shouldn't have told him. Because he was like, oh, can you please tell me I can't sleep tonight? You.
It's going to get worse, so just strap in. But isn't this fucking disturbing? I don't know. It's a fucking comment on something. For sure. Ugh. Hang on. They're just so like gleeful. I don't even and just the way that they talk. Like, listen, I wasn't like a naive kid or anything, but like I don't know. They're talking about like snitching and like and I think they're what in middle school? They're teens. I don't know, or maybe high school. Thank you, Ghost Crusaders TV. Oh my God. 48-hour Adderall binge, Pat Dixon. Thank you for the super sticker. That is not a nice picture of you, Pat. Something tells me that's not actually you, Patricia. I watch a lot of videos and they won't watch clips from longer. Thank you. I'm so glad you were still awake. Okay, we'll find another one. Yeah, Slender Man stuff. Yeah, Long Crime is deaf bad. All right, well, we will definitely not watch any more of that. That one. How about Storyful News and Weather? They got a longer clip of it. Thank you, Storyful News and Weather. Should we take a look-see? I don't even know what to say.
Wait, they went to his phone? No, they're going to go to his phone. Oh my God. Yeah. Hey, what are you doing here?
He's
gonna be arrested too.
What? Why?
Yes, I told him he knew. He didn't report me. I told him already. He did a tip?
There was a tip shown. Did you not see?
Also, I don't know. How old could they be? How old could these two like little chickadees be? That they're like, I don't know, tip. They're in fucking handcuffs talking about tips, and I shouldn't have said this, and they're in the back of a fucking cop. I'm so fucking disturbed by this. Jesus Christ. 13 or 14, 15. What they're talking about, like they're talking like hardened criminals. They're giggling. Are they on drugs? Like, what? I mean, what wouldn't you just be like, especially at fucking like, I don't know what, let's call them what, 14? Wouldn't you just be like, I've just never seen two people like this. I don't know. Maybe I don't watch enough like ID Network or something. Two like 14-year-old girls, like they found each other and they're both psychotic psychopaths, or and they're being arrested and they're just fucking giggling. They won't be laughing. I know. Bad parents. Yeah, Pat Dixon, you want to say I was raised wrong? Please. Raised fabulously. Jesus.
Yeah. Someone tipped.
He fucking snitched.
I don't get why I wouldn't tell the police he did a tip though.
You get to work?
Huh?
Police, he did a tip though. Because it was anonymous tip. But I was just assuming it was.
I wouldn't, when I was fucking 14, know what an anonymous tip was. Okay. That sounded untoward. I mean, okay, in both ways. All right. Like they're talking like hardened criminals. They're giggling. I'm so confused. It's fake news. BB is fine. Who's BB? Am I missing something? I was listening to Metallica, watching Britney in a white tube top. At 14, I was listening to fucking Green Day, My Chemical Romance, and Fallout Boy. And then I was in ballet. That's pretty much it. Beanie, he is fine. Yay. Did I miss something? Someone tell me if I did. How do you know push-ups? What do push-ups say? BB. Okay, that has nothing to do with this. One of these people isn't named BB. Beamy? Okay.
Yeah,
just like
it was.
Yeah.
Oh my fucking God! God, I knew I shouldn't have told him because he was like, oh, can you please tell me I can't sleep tonight? Fuck you! God!
Thank you.
Fuck you.
Yeah, I got shown a tip and it was like, my friend, 15-year-old, named, he goes by Jimmy, is planning to kill some dude. Yeah, and it was like, I don't really remember their real name, but I think it was Isabel. Yeah, it was spelled wrong too. So.
God! She's such a fucking snitch.
That's immediately what I thought when I.
But don't like normally like fucking childhood psychopaths fucking act alone. This is fucking weird. What are they watching that they even like know how to speak like this?
So that fucking tip, yeah.
8798.
So stupid.
Yeah, it's so stupid.
It's so cold in that room.
Which I know, dude. They had me sitting there, and I was so. Dude, they took away my chocolate.
No.
Honey, you don't need any more chocolate. I think you've had a few too many. But back to the matter at hand, you're going to fucking the precinct. Okay. Maybe they've been listening to Ethan Ralph's political takes. They took your chocolate. What about what are your what I have nothing else to even say. I don't know what to say. My mind goes to, my God, what are your parents going to think? Like, what? Think you're worried about your chocolate? How could you be laughing at a time like this? Well, I guess if you plot to, people at your school with your other weird friend, then I guess you're really not in your right mind. I just don't, I don't know if I've ever seen two weirdos find each other like this and both have the same like psychosis. At least one, you'd think at least one would be like, this is bad. I don't know. But no, they're both like, yay! The kids aren't all right. They are not.
I was able to eat like a part of it, like a part of the big bar.
Oh, okay.
But then that's it.
Damn it. Bro, I wanted to come back to second period so I could have like nibbled on some with you. I was like, this was my main goal. Because like they spent like an hour at the beginning just like trying to. And I only realized that like then like I was like, yeah, Ash is their preferred name. I don't know their real name like at all.
Now no, you're right. I understand homeschooling now. You always think that the kids that are homeschooled are the weird ones, but what the fuck is this? What? Also, that's why I won't have kids. They certainly wouldn't fucking end up like this. Not in any fucking capacity. However, I don't want them to be around whatever these two things are. Yes. You said it too. Yep. I never understood it. I mean, my God, we are we like what is happening in society? I'm sorry. I don't normally think about the youth. I really don't. But this isn't good.
Dude, they put up the security cameras and stuff, and I got to see us walking out.
Saw.
Yeah. That was the first time I've ever seen this. I wanted to see so much more. I was like, whoa, look, I'm on the cameras there. It was so cool.
Fatty's hands they're both handcuffed. They're just giggling. And also they're not alone. They're in the back of a cop car talking like this in front of the fucking whoever, the police officer that's driving them. If I were the cop, I'd be afraid. I mean, like, Jesus Christ. There's two fucking Satan number 1 and Satan number 2 behind me. What in the fuck? Also, imagine how do you even imagine you're a public defender trying to defend these two fucking psycho children? How do you even defend it? They know so much about, like, obviously they know enough to plot a fucking murder or whatever, but they must know they're being fucking recorded, right? This is whatever. They are on drugs or something. This is not insane. That's what she says that later. The Utes. The tubby one says in a little bit, she's like, I thought they were going to take me to the insane or insane asylum, and then when they didn't, she literally goes, yeah, they saw through my bullshit. I'm like, who's like this? School isn't that bad for you that you want to be in the insane asylum. You have at least one friend. She's in the back of a cop car with you. I don't know. I don't normally cover things like this. Am I being insensitive? I can't be, right? This is nuts. Yeah. I don't know. I know. I've never seen kids like this. Not when I was in high school, not anything.
Like, damn. I forget that there's just like videos.
Yeah.
Like that.
We're like the little direct. Hey. So, not a school shooting, at least.
Yeah. We'd be in prison for life.
Yeah. I wonder how long we're gonna get.
I'm probably not gonna get.
That must have been their plot. Like, we both want to be in the insane asylum. We think that'll be really hardcore. They must have been like, or else they're just acting shockingly cavalier about what's happening to them right now. Not to them.
First time. I mean,
I
like touched the knife for a few seconds, yo.
Gosh. Ow. I moved my hands. Ow.
These are lucky more comfortable than last.
It'll make it hurt. You gotta keep
it
still.
These are more
I'm too
comfortable
fat
than
to stay still. God.
These are more comfortable than the last car I was in. Police car. I had my things behind my back, but
You're a little thinner than the other one, all right?
So I was like, okay, whatever.
I was like, yeah, man. I don't think I had anything on me, but I got my shirt taken away. Because I think it like went off the sleeve a little bit. And I guess that wasn't allowed.
Ooh.
Yeah, promiscuous.
We're gonna become one of those lesbian couples now in jail.
Yeah, and you could be the butch.
She goes, you can be the butch. My God. I am speechless. But I guess watching this, I'm like, they think they just wanted to be committed. Like they saw the movie Girl Interrupted, which I love too, but like, so they did this like on purpose, thinking that they would, put them in. They thought they'd be, Angelina Jolie and fucking, I can't remember her name. No. I'm gonna burn my bra or anything. I just want to, what the fuck? They think they're gonna be, who's in that movie? Winona Ryder, excuse me. Yeah, they think they're gonna be Angelina Jolie and Winona Ryder in that. She looks more like Torch, right? Torch. Look how that ended up for them. I don't know. Hopefully they were never actually planning to hurt anyone, but this is disturbing enough.
Hey, this is my bitch. Stay away.
Brittany Murphy, yeah. And Winona Ryder, yeah.
Who, you trying to look good for your mugshot?
Oh shit, am I gonna get a mugshot?
Well, we're going to jail.
The fuck do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Dude, I was gonna do my makeup this morning.
I don't think it would help, sweetheart. Okay? I don't know. I don't know. All right. You're worried about your chocolates and your makeup And I don't know. I don't know, honey.
For the mugshot, but I couldn't find anything.
I'm glad I don't actually look too bad today.
I look horrible.
Eh.
What? I don't listen. Don't worry about the makeup. This is I would worry about your family for the rest of time being embarrassed by this, and thank God Ugh.
Over. And don't worry, you don't need to, don't worry, you're the butch. It doesn't matter if you look bad.
You're the butch. It
Hey, at
doesn't
least
matter
they're
if you
gonna
look
see.
bad.
They were gonna see me some way or another in the mugshot.
That's not what's going on.
They don't. They haven't found mine either.
Holy shots.
My mom's gonna be yelling at me through the phone. What are you doing? Why are you trying to kill this fucking kid?
I think my mom's gonna be okay.
I guarantee you, if your mom isn't on fucking drugs or something, she's not gonna be okay. Who would want to have children? You would. At this point, you would homeschool them forever. This is why big reason I don't want to have kids is because I just don't. Birth. Yeesh. Also, I'm just terrified if they even scraped their knee. My anxiety would never be, I would be a great mom. I'd be the funnest mom ever and very cool. But I would never, if they even scraped their knee, I would never recover. Let alone they pretend to plot a fucking murder. And then I would never be okay. Oh, thank you. I will. Breaking news. Brown Sugar Neil has a new t-shirt. And I believe I believe he has a merch website, and this is fabulous. Our merch website is coming out as well, but this will be on Nasty Neil's merch website. We present to you the Slob Father. It's so good. It's perfect. Mwah. It's so good. They're going to sell like hotcakes. I'm sure of it. I am sure of it. The Slob Father. Hey, your son be a slob of a son. Right? That's fabulous. It's really good. Everyone subscribe to Nasty Neil's merch website as well. Okay? Okay. I am growing tired of watching this body cam footage. I also would like to get ready for tomorrow's program, which is at noon-ish, Keanu. And then maybe once I'm sorry, that's a lot to digest. Those two giggling child harpies in the back of that cop car, right? Stop reproducing if you think that your child might be this way. Okay. Girl Interrupted is a very good movie. Let's not glamorize. You're not Brittany Murphy. Okay. And look what happened to her in the movie. Look what happened to her in real life, even. You're not Winona Ryder. You're not Angelina Jolie, okay? Let's not act this way, all right? We'll probably finish that tomorrow, but it is a little, it's too disturbing. Imagine 200 of them in the room next to you. I want to thank everybody for hanging out with us tonight.
She loves her Skittles.
Make sure you march your ass over to the like button and press it. Make sure you're subscribed if you're not subscribed. Become a member if you're not a member. The newest Keanu cast is available for non-members to enjoy for now, if you haven't watched. And I will see you tomorrow at 12-ish for Keanu. You guys are the Eel's Hips, the Cat Pajamas, and the Bee's Knees. Thank you again, by the way, everyone that does. And I will see you tomorrow at noon.